I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast today. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through a lot in the last 5 years. At the beginning, there were so many losses on and off the court. But trust the process became a mantra, one that Embiid embraced. He said, I think a lot about what I went through, how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. Kevin, the process has turned out quite well.
Thank you, David. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for Philadelphia, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Green. Allen is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Garland. And it's Bledsoe in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Griffin is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Embiid. And it's Rain Man in at the point guard. Talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Were you counted on much your first season? You had a terrific rookie year, obviously, but I'm guessing you did. You were counted on early.
Yeah, you know, for the high draft picks, you're usually going to go to a team that really needs your help. I was just blessed that I had great veterans, Hall of Fame veterans. When you look at guys like Chris Mullin, how about that? I was able to watch him practice and work and take care of his body. Latrell Sprewell, Billy Owens, all the great players, Avery Johnson. So I was counted on to do a lot, but those guys helped me do a lot, and they pumped confidence into me. I was able to steal their style, their work ethic. They showed me the ropes the right way, and I couldn't have been blessed with any better veterans for me to start off my career with.
Shot clock at 6. Griffin kicks to Harden. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
Garland, the pass to Aldridge. And he drops it in from the low post.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Over Bledsoe. A second chance effort. The shot's good.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Harris against Bledsoe. Over Harris. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the layup falls.
I like when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Garland dishes to Bledsoe. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Harden outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Embiid against Allen. Harden has a wide open look. No good off the back of the rim.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
There's Garland, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, GA, I mean, great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Here is Harden. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Another miss by Harden.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Free throw good, Green.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And both free throws good for Green. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man Colin Sexton already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs. And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Harden outside. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 7.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Harris against Bledsoe. Outside, Green. Right side, Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Avanti. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Green left side. Allen trying to break free. Green, no luck. The 76ers trail by 3. Rain Man passes to Harden. Fires for 3. And no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Here's Rain Man following the score by Cleveland. Griffin, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The timing, the execution. I mean, that's outstanding initiative from Griffin on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Fires from 18. Rebound by the 76ers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Harris, good.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Garland, the pass to Bledsoe. Allen surveying the D. There's the pass to Aldridge. Back to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
It's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Right side Aldridge. Good D by Embiid.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Here's Avante. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. So both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway. His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And Chris, as skilled as he is offensively, he's something overlooked Joel Embiid's defensive impact.
Yeah, Kevin, he's the centerpiece of their defense. He's an outstanding rim protector, and he moves great for a player his size.
And Cleveland making a change here. Parker's checked in. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. James Harden is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
On defense, the 76ers. And Nance out atop the key. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater. Parker's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
On the wing, Harden. Covered by Parker. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Sexton the pass to Nance. And the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, PJ gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Well, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner 3.
Here's Aldridge. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Aldridge has got 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Harden. A 26-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Philadelphia with the ball after Colin Sexton's miss. Here's Thibault, defended by Sexton. Parker against Harris. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Parker finds Nance. Sexton with it. Parker with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open shot.
And the jam by Harden.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now, here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. And Sexton slams it in.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Passes it to Tucker. Here's Thibault. His last outing, he had 8 points. That one goes in. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Nance. This one for 3. And that one is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Outside Aldridge. Pass to LeVert. Puts it up from 12. They grab their own miss. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Thibault. Tucker the pass to Embiid. Over Nance. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Tucker. Embiid's got 9.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Sexton. Parker outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harden kicks to Embiid. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
I ain't said he never fuck me. I don't really give a. Oh man, 'cause I'm all up.
A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Caris LeVert is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Sexton. And it's Parker in at the point guard position.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. He's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
Here's Aldridge. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Aldridge has got his third bucket of the night.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Here's Thibault. The pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. The 3 from Harden. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Parker outside. It's rebounded by Tice.
He hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And then slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Thibault. Harden outside. Over Parker. Again, Philadelphia. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The dish now to Nance. The feed now to Aldridge. Shoots over Tucker. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Tice. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And the Cavaliers call time here. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that 3, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Blake Griffin comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Rain Man subbed in for James Harden. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Aldridge. AI comes in for Caris LeVert. Danny Green, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Parker. 5 on the clock. Allen against Griffin. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers leading by 5. Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Garland. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Kicks it to Ennis. Pass to Rainman. Tice with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just freakish athleticism by Griffin, carving into the defense with such ease and precision.
Floats it up for Bledsoe. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Thibault. Pass to Rainman. Kicks it to Ennis. Pass to Thibault. Takes the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Free throw good, Green.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And Philadelphia making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers leading. Here's Thibault. Now the pass to Rainman. Baseline try, and that one drops for him. Rainman's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. Solid from that in-between.
Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Rainman. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte. Passes to Thibault. 6 to shoot. Outside Griffin. Over Nance. Griffin's shot is off. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1.
Oh, well, Kev, you know I always appreciate when a big man can create for others. And Blake Griffin, he's one of the best in the game in that regard. Such a fantastic passer.
Here's Rainman. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Here's Rainman, guarded by Bledsoe. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Tobias Harris is checked in for James Ennis.
Tobias Harris.
Here's Rainman. He kicks to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Blake Griffin. He hits both from the stripe. Out of play rejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, as with the officials, are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here is Green. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New York. And O'Quinn sends it back. They get it back. Good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Stolen by Garland. Floats it up for Bledsoe.
He wasn't playing on that.
That was incredible. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Nance. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 9 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
And it goes down 2 points. Rain Man's got his second bucket tonight.
Just so many lead changes. Nobody's held an advantage for long.
Now, here's Garland. D right on him. To the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Nance.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Rain Man passes to Thibault. Harris outside. Clock at 6. from about 19 feet. The offensive rebound, and O'Quinn slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity is so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Here's Rain Man following the score by Cleveland. O'Quinn the pass to Rain Man. Pass to Harris. Here's Thibault, headed by Green. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Here's Griffin. Larry Nance making his last shot. Well, Blake Griffin has been working on that three-pointer now, Chris, for a while. Has gotten to where it's a factor.
Yeah, Kevin, and you're right. And for Blake, he doesn't need to make a ton of threes for it to be effective. All he has to do is keep the defense honest with it so they respect it enough where it opens up the rest of his offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6. Pass to Thibault. And Garland comes to help. There's Avanti. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And Embiid gets it to go.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Green kicks to Garland. The open look here for Sexton. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got 5 now.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
The pass to Rainman. 1:27 left in the first half. Tries again. Embiid, the pass to Griffin. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. Over Green. Harris's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
A different look now for Cleveland. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for AI. Karis LeVert comes in for Green, and Parker subbed in for Garland. Stolen away. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
A ferocious player on the offensive end. Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
Parker passes to Aldridge. Now here's LeVert, guarded by Harris. Back to Aldridge. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they'll keep possession. Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid, Kevin. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Cavaliers leading, fires it up. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Harden's shot is off. Now here's Sexton, guarded closely. Parker outside. Three-pointer, LeVert, and that one released in time, but no good.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 1. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Harden out there with Rain Man. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the pitch. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Now Bledsoe. James Harden missing on the 3. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And Harris is so good at remaining active on both ends of the court, never making anything easy for the opposition, which in turn results in a lot of steals.
Now here's Allen. Now here's Garland. Allen outside, dishes it to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Bledsoe outside. Aldridge trying to break free, and there's Bledsoe on the assist by Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the wing on the left. Here's Griffin. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bledsoe dishes to Garland. The shot missing. Good D by Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots offline with his 3.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down. Just play their game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
I don't know if there's a better partner in the pick and roll than Griffin. I mean, he can set solid screens. He has great timing. He has hands. He knows how to run that set.
Bledsoe and Embiid with the block. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Lets it go from deep. Griffin can't get it to go in. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Garland with it. Griffin's there. Wound up there for Allen. A shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
The Cavaliers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Bledsoe outside. And the shot is good. Bledsoe's got 13.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Cleveland leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rain Man passes to Harden. Kicks it to Embiid. Here's Rain Man. He's got 6. Back to Embiid. Clock at 4. Fades and shoots. That one good for 2. He's got 14.
You got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from there. Yeah, he went from not even playing basketball to the number 3 pick in a matter of just 4 years. As Joel Embiid puts it, his life is a movie.
But they recover it. Allen, that's good.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Passes it to Griffin. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. For 3, Harris gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 9. And the NBA veteran Luc Baamute hosts a camp every summer in Cameroon. Embiid basically was forced to attend it, and the rest, Chris, is history.
Yeah, at 16 years old, Kevin, he moved to the U.S. He didn't speak English. He was getting teased and bullied. They laughed him out the gym. And that's when his competitive nature took over and carried him to greatness. Hope he's laughing now.
Here's Harden, and it's good for 2. Harden's got 24.
And that's just tremendous dribbling from Harden. I mean, he has the ball on the string, the handles, weaving around any defender in his way.
Taken away. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Avanti, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Philadelphia. James Ennis comes in for Tobias Harris. And Cleveland also making a change. Sexton's checked in. Here's Rain Man. He's got 8. Pass to Harden for the lead. And the 76ers get it back. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He's utilizing all that limp to perfection. I mean, Embiid, even when you contest him inside, he's skilled at finishing.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers. I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Yeah, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. First in scoring, second in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Rain Man checked in for Philadelphia. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Second, Joel Embiid.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Shooting two.
Throw good, Garland. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Rain Man passes to Thibault. Embiid inside. Aldridge on him. Embiid, no good.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Garland the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
The three from Harden. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Now, here's Aldridge. He's got 14. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Harden. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The 76ers trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. For the tie. Here's Tice. Some solid defense from Aldridge. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
The 76ers shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. And here's Harden for 3. They get it back. Tice, and he dunks it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's LeVert. And it's blocked. Here's Thibault. To the inside. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The 76ers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Parker's checked in for Garland. Cleveland leading by 4. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Now here's Sexton, guarded by Harden. Here's Aldridge. Just 4 to shoot. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the 76ers call time here.
Looking now at some numbers for Aldridge. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 21 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Rain Man passes to Harden. There's Avanti. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Harden draws the double, pass to Thibault. Six to shoot. The pass to Rain Man. 76ers moving the ball around. Count it. Thibault's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Here's Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Daniel Tice. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 6. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Harden inside the three-point line, and again it's Philadelphia.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Bledsoe passes to LeVert. Back to Bledsoe. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. And that's 31 points for AI.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Here's Thibault. 11 points in the game. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Passes it to Sexton. Now Aldridge, guarded by Harden. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A nice shot by LeVert. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Harden with it. Fires the three. Off target with that shot. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
It's going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And, Kevin, it's got to be a gang rebounding approach. Just like he was talking about, they need every board they can get.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Sexton is out there with Parker. And it's Green. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Thibault after the Cavaliers pick up three. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. And that one, good. Sexton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Now here's Harden. Off target from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Allen right side. It's Parker outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Thibault, defended by Sexton, and that one's good. Thibault.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And it's Parker in the corner. Inside, here's Sexton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Tucker the pass to Thibault. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Is on Colin Sexton.
At the line for your 76ers. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Griffin's checked in for Philadelphia. Good on the second free throw. Now Sexton. Pass to Green. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Griffin passes to Thibault. Back to Griffin. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Aldridge has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Harden. Basket counts. Harden's got 28.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Allen left side. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. The 76ers trail by 14. Allen with the rebound. Green against Harris. Tries it from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Thibault, the pass to Harden. From past the arc. Here's O'Quinn. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Here's Parker. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Harden outside. He kicks it to Harris. Over Green, just 5 on the clock. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Oh, and the coaching staff likes seeing Harris take these shots. It really helps his confidence.
Outside, Green. Pass to Aldridge. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That shot by Griffin, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
For the Cavaliers, AI is checked in for Parker. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Outside Griffin. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good.
Look at that solid release on the shot. Griffin, he's been working on it, and he's helping to stretch the defense.
Poke loose. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And it's sent back by Allen. They retain possession. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Wow, and he's an elite scorer with impressive repertoire. Embiid is outstanding at knowing when to exert his will on offense.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
He doesn't take his foot off the gas. I mean, Harden attacks the D, either finishes or gets the foul.
Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Come on, Kev, it's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
The first free throw is good.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
Harden hits them both. As you said, C-Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
Now, here's Garland. And again, it's Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Over in the corner, Allen. Aldridge trying to break free. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. C-Webb, excellent. Now here is Harris. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. And the pass to Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Harden the pass to Rainman. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like Siakam. He's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
No good on the free throw.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
And he sinks the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now, here's Garland. Passes it to Allen. He dishes it to Green. Embiid with the steal. Here's Rain Man. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 10 points for Rain Man.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
One-on-one fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 12 points for Rain Man.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Allen drives in, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Avanti, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And here is Garland. Outside, Green. Kicks to Aldridge. Harris against Green. Pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris on the double team. Back to Green. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. .158 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now, here's Garland. He kicks it to Green. Right wing. They double-team Bledsoe. Garland, the pass to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Neto, defended by Dellavedova. Ennis with the ball. Here's Tice. Off target from three-point range. Here's Windler. Chris, regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic, even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories, whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can
Dirk
go to
Nowitzki.
Marshall
all
Monis,
these
Dirk
guys.
Nowitzki. Yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Cedi Osman, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And here are the 76ers now, trailing by 17. Pass to Ennis. From down low. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now LeVert. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Well, Marcus, your game has evolved. Started as a finesse player, and now you have a lot more inside aggression. How did you get more comfortable down low?
Just takes time, you know. I got stronger every year, got better every year. You know, when I was younger, I wasn't strong, but now I'm much stronger. I'm much older now.
And a veteran who gets it done. Thank you, LaMarcus. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.